Welcome aboard Costa, the fifth largest cruise line in the world and the #1 cruise line in Europe. Your journey begins right here on one of our beautiful ships and continues as you awake in a different port of call virtually every day. And best of all, you won't have to keep packing and unpacking because we are going to be bringing the wonders of Europe right to your doorstep. On this Costa cruise, you will enjoy an authentic European experience both on and off the ship. We call it cruising Italian style, and that's amore. So please sit back, relax for a few minutes, as we would like to share some of the unique cultural differences you may experience firsthand during your memorable European Costa vacation. Buon viaggio.
Benvenuto, willkommen, Carlos Iltate, bienvenido, bienvenue, and welcome. Also, howdy. What's up, dog? Dude, and how y'all doing? You lucky people have just embarked on an authentic European cruise. The kind of cruise you can only get sailing Europe's #1 line. This is the real deal, my friends. The captain is European. The officers are European. Many of the passengers, European. The ship is European. Even the barnacles are European. Sacre bleu! What's great about this is that your European experience won't stop when you leave a port. Nope, it'll continue on the ship and through the night. And by the last day, you're just as likely to have new friends from Paris, France, as Paris, Texas. Yes, aboard a Costa ship, you'll hear a lot of those languages I was attempting earlier, spoken in the hallways, in the restaurants, in the casino, possibly even in your cabin. Should you be traveling alone and meet a tall, dark, handsome Greek god. But I digress. You'll hear other languages everywhere, even over the PA system. Announcements, when necessary, will be made in Italian, German, Spanish, French, and English. Hardly ever in Pig Latin. English may not come first, maybe not even second or third, but it'll be there, so wait for it. If the initial announcement is made in a language you do not speak, do not rush into action based on an attempted translation.
Ci sarà un'asta d'arte alla 3 di pomeriggio.
Giant octopus? We're headed straight for a giant octopus!
Ci sarà un'asta d'arte alle 3 di pomeriggio.
Che fretta, abbiamo ancora un'ora.
Sorry, that wasn't yet another language. That was me talking with my mouth full. Always a hazard aboard a Costa ship because the food is so excelente. Perhaps a bit different than what you're used to in the States, but excelente nonetheless. For example, when you order pasta aboard one of our ships, you're going to get it Italian style. I mean really Italian style, which means al dente, which means to the tooth. A little firmer than Americans tend to cook it, and never, never mushy. Mushy pasta would be a crime.
Why I cook the mushy pasta?
The pizza will be slightly different too, as the recipe is not from a hut or a papa. It's from a mama, who got it from her mama, who got it from her mama. And mamma mia, is it tasty! Perhaps a bit more natural and not as soft as you're used to, but it's authentic and it's addictive. And it's plentiful, so manja, manja. You know, after all that great pasta and pizza, I bet you could use a cool drink. And here again, the recipe is a bit different than you're probably used to. To make a cool drink in Europe, here's what you'll need. 1 glass, 1 cooled can of your favorite drink.
Where's the ice?
Europeans typically don't put ice in their drinks, but that doesn't mean you can't get some in yours. In fact, if the Costa waitstaff recognizes that you are American, they'll probably add ice even before you ask.
I want you to know I appreciate that.
Ah, the famous yellow and blue Costa smokestack. It, like many of your fellow passengers, is European, so of course it smokes. But it can't smoke everywhere. Not in the restaurants, not in the show lounges, not in the no-smoking sections of the other lounges and the atrium. But it can smoke everywhere else, including the top deck. Let's see, that covers drinking and smoking. What's next? Oh yeah, nudity. Here again, Europeans do things a bit differently. In this part of the world, it's perfectly acceptable to go topless at the pool, even if you're a woman. In this part of the world, it's also perfectly acceptable to go topless at the museum, if you're a statue or a painting. But just as it is with paintings, topless isn't for everybody. So if you want, go ahead and do as the Romans do. And if you don't want, go ahead and do as the Quakers do. It's totally your call. Hey, it's that crowd again. Are they gathered for another announcement? Did some supermodel just go topless? Hardly. It's an even more enticing event. Arrival at our first European port. And this brings up yet another difference between Americans and Europeans. Europeans don't queue, as the British say. They don't get in line. No, they pretty much just crowd to the front. Don't think of this as rude. Think of it as a cultural difference, and think of it as a way for you to get out faster, too. Finally, you're not on Pacific time or Mountain time or Central or Eastern time anymore. You're on European time, and that means things will be happening later. For example, there is no early seating for dinner here. There's only late seating and later seating. It's the European way. Furthermore, after dinner, don't expect to grab a quick cup of coffee at the table. No, for cafe, you'll want to mosey out of the restaurant and into a nearby bar, where you'll probably also want to linger for hours and hours talking with your new friends. Yes, things will be happening later, including sleep. But hey, you're on a fabulous European vacation, so who cares? Don't worry about the time. And with that, my time is up. How ironic. So, arrivederci, auf Wiedersehen, addio, adios, adieu, goodbye, happy trails, peace out, later, dude. And y'all have a great time and come back soon, you hear?